Okay, Tayo Salam is here. Tayo, good morning.
Yeah, good morning, Cecilia. Another beautiful day. I'm sure for Arsenal fans, seeing that particular clip again, it's going to make them sad.
Definitely. Okay, we're starting from the home front this morning, and of course, it's where the LMC, they've been able to secure a TV right deal for the league, and of course, they've asked the sports minister to extend their tenure to enable them actually, do all the things they want to do to ensure that the league is something you can look at and you will say, yes, these people have really done so well in the Nigerian Premier League. I'm talking about Unduka Ura, but just yesterday they met with the sports minister after they sealed the deal. Yeah. You'll say it's a good one.
Absolutely. When I actually first heard, that's the news alert, of course. On the set. Well, when I first heard this particular story, I was really going to jump for joy, but then I was able to actually restrain myself because I had to restrain myself because I felt we needed to know the more details of this.
Okay, about it, because it's going to run from 2015 to 2019,
exactly.
2019. Exactly. So that's a long time.
That's a long time.
And the money is $34 million. You saying it's not enough or what?
No, I'm not saying
okay.
I have no problem with the money.
Okay.
What I'm saying is, I mentioned the first reason why I had to restrain myself from celebrating, which is all we just agreed on. It's still 2015. That's when it starts.
Yes, it's definitely it's not
exactly. And secondly, I'm waiting for when this money is actually in the bank. But because we know Nigeria
the satellite station is not based in Nigeria. It's based in South Africa. Yeah. So definitely there's not going to be a Nigerian factor. What you say is how they're going to share the money among the 20 clubs involved.
Yeah, you should have let me land it. You would have seen where I was going to. It's not based in Nigeria, obviously, but they will be dealing with Nigerians, and we're just open when it comes to actually
disbursing the money.
Yeah, disbursing the money, and when they negotiate or what kind of sharing formula they're going to use, and the teams involved in the Premier League. I hope it doesn't have a negative effect on the teams, in the sense that a lot of these teams now will be doing whatever it takes to remain in the Premier League because of the goodies that is about to come into their hands in 2015.
You're going to do match fixing?
No, I didn't say anything about it. What I'm saying is I hope they don't do whatever it takes to. When I'm saying whatever it takes, I mean in a negative.
It could be
way.
Anything.
Yeah.
Like
I mean in a negative way.
Like
in Nigeria when
bribing referees.
Harassing match officials and stuff like that. I hope it doesn't get to that stage. Okay. It's a challenge to the people running the league in Nigeria. They have to take care of that aspect as well too. It's a major deal. It's
really major. Okay, let's have a listen to that.
That less than 1 year ago, a company in this country said it's completely worthless. At this same league today, we are talking of a deal of $34 million. And my argument as Minister of Sport is that no matter how much you want to argue that football has made progress in this country, if we don't improve the quality of Nigerian league, as long as Nigerian youth continue to run to Azerbaijan and Sudan and Malta to play and Haiti to play football, professional football, then we have not achieved anything. It is my responsibility to envision what is possible. It's my responsibility to communicate that vision. But it is your responsibility to make sure it happens.
We have also found out, Mr. Minister, that to achieve some of those things that FIFA prescribes for clubs to be clubs, which CAF, the Confederation of Africa, has adopted, which NFF has since adopted and is working with us to fix a commencement dates, the club licensing rules, for the clubs to be able to meet their obligations and do that. They themselves ought to be in a position where they can look forward to more or better inflow or a steady cash flow. We have secured what prevents the kind of situation we found ourselves in January, where there was no money whatsoever, and where money is meant for future leagues had already been borrowed. A situation where a valuable property of the league has become mortgaged and endangered by the previous body that was allowed to run the league. We will not be in that situation again with the arrangement we have just worked out. With Inklings, we will present to you the details of this. I've had the opportunity to talk with the NFF president, who has given in writing assurance to the broadcasters that they are well behind this. We will be approaching you later. We know you to be a strong ambassador and take it for granted.
All right, that's the League Management Company Chairman Nduka Irabo, and the first speaker was actually the Sports Minister. I'm talking about Bolaji Abdullahi, and of course the season will end in October, which is a good one. And also he said something that they want to lay a foundation whereby whoever is coming after them will have something to be done. Yeah,
absolutely. When you started the show, you mentioned something about Nduka Irabo actually requesting for further time.
Yeah, exactly, to complete the task of restructuring the league and make it more attractive to competitors.
Yeah, absolutely. I have no problem with that, because we've had this particular issue between the league owners and the LMC. The LMC are doing a very good job, but it seems there's some kind of clash between the two of them in terms of defining their roles and responsibility. Okay. So if the Nduka Irabo is now talking about actually
extending the time.
But this thing should have actually been decided at the start of the project, if you ask me.
They wouldn't know that. They didn't know they would be this successful, so they just want to have they want to have a league that will be attractive to other sponsors, not just the TV right deals, not the current league sponsor. Maybe they want to expand, do it in a way that you can have other people coming in to want to sponsor the league when it's now very attractive.
Absolutely, I have no problem with that. What I'm saying is, at the very start of this particular project, everything should have been laid very clear for everyone to see. I was going to say something about this particular this.
All right, Team Nigeria, the producer is actually prompting me here. Team Nigeria arrived this morning at 7:05 this morning, and of course, one of our producers here and also presenter, Austin Okon, was actually at the airport to receive them, and they returned this morning. But most of the foreign athletes, Blessing Okagwe talked about her yesterday, that she was with them, and other foreign-based athletes. Diamond League is starting next week, and so they just want to be there for that. The return this morning, Razi welcome, is a huge one, of course, a good one. But subsequently in our bulletin, you definitely have the visuals of them arriving, and of course, interviews coming from them. And of course, tomorrow on the show, we have a full house of some of the athletes who might just be with us on the show.
Yeah, absolutely.
Successful team, you say?
Yeah, you could say that, but the lady, the woman that actually won the 2 medals, didn't come back with the team, and it's good to have them back home. And it's no surprises that the other foreign-based professionals have gone back to wherever they're based. Yeah.
Now look at, there was something we actually saw on Twitter earlier, that was yesterday, where Gloria Smith was saying that choosing to run for Nigeria was a decision she thought was a good one, but later it was a very, very big mistake. Okay.